Pastured poultry is our next topic. We have a little house, and you can pull the house. It has wheels underneath. We just pull it, and we have a temporary fence. And so the chickens stay in this area. And then once or twice a week, we move that temporary fence, and then we move this thing. We just pull it. So then the chickens aren't destroying all of the grass, just they're eating the grass in that area, manuring on that grass. But before all the grass is destroyed, they move to a new area. You can go to that field later and just see, oh, the chickens were here and the chickens were here. Like it's much greener where the chickens were. So the eggs are more nutritious if you do this than if they're indoor chickens. And the hens are definitely, you can see the chickens, like this is the way God created chickens to be, is living outdoors. They're not created to be in a cage. So you can see the animals are happy and healthy. And you can also do this with meat chickens. This is taken from a picture taken from an airplane, but you can see there's like a square here. That is a chicken coop, which has got a wall, and then it's very light, and you can just move the whole chicken coop. Because meat chickens, they can't walk very well, it's better to use this method because they will just eat where they are, and then you move the coop. And they somehow will walk, and then they'll sit again and eat where they are. Meat chickens are really, have you ever seen one? Yeah, their legs are like so weak. This animal should never have been created. It's very mutated, I think. Anyway, you can use it for this method for growing meat chickens, and you can see this is green, but then where the chickens have been, they ate everything, but then after it regrows, it's a much darker green, and that shows the increased nitrogen in the soil. So you can use this also for repairing damaged soils. We call this movable chicken coop a chicken tractor. So 40% of their diet comes from plants and insects, and then 60% of their diet comes from grain, and then also we give them either crushed eggshells or crushed oyster shells as an additional source of calcium. And this improves the soil, and also it's very effective in managing grasshoppers and other insects. So nutrition, this is a picture I took. I was cooking my eggs, and I had also gotten some eggs from the neighbors. And the neighbors, they were raising their chickens just in a yard and giving them only kitchen scraps and grain. And you can see the change in the difference in the color. So if you raise your chickens outside, it's much better quality eggs. Wow. So the darker color is due to the more beta carotene, which is vitamin A. And if there's more vitamin A, you can also guess there's other vitamins there as well, which don't have a color. Yes. One small study found that it had 3 times more vitamin E, 2 times more omega-3 fatty acids. This is good for your heart. Yeah. 7 times more beta carotene. That's especially good for your eyes and some other metabolic things. And then less of the cholesterol that makes you sick, and less saturated fats were in there. So this is really the way, I think, to raise chickens, and this is the way that I hope that more people raise their chickens in the future.